Hello, my lovelies. Hello, beautiful people. It's another exciting day. Welcome officially to Ian's Daily Show. Of course, is your girl, Love Mba, reporting live from the hearts of Ian's. I'm at our London studio at Ian's headquarters in the United Kingdom, where every day we make magic. This magic does not happen overnight. There are magicians who are working day and night to make your UK journey possible. Our training team are making sure that you are eligible to come to the UK, and of course that you pass your IELTS and that you're up to date with your Care Standard training. Now, of course, over the weekend, it was so exciting. It was the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, the very first high-profile event that took over the weekend for 4 days, marking the Queen's 70 years of service. Now, this celebration included Trooping the Colour. The annual event has now marked the official birthday of the British sovereign for over 260 years. Now, the United Kingdom long tradition of celebrating royal jubilees, weddings, coronations with the lighting of beacons. The Queen made a poignant appearance on the Buckingham Palace alongside her 3 heirs in a moment steeped in history and symbolism. Now, before thanking the nation for a deeply touching Platinum Jubilee, of course, White saying remains committed to serving you to the best of my ability. Long live the Queen. The Queen has thanked Britain for her spectacular Platinum Jubilee celebrations, hailing the renewed sense of togetherness that has left her deeply touched. In a 130-word personal message to the nation, Her Majesty said, "There is no guidebook to follow," noting that it really is a first. Now, that's to say the Queen is really excited about all of the events and everything that happened. The letter followed a poignant surprise Buckingham Palace balcony appearance in which she smiled and waved to huge crowds alongside her 3 heirs to round off a pageant filled with pomp and splendor. While I may not have attended every event in person, my heart has been with you all, and I remain committed to serving you to the best of my ability, supported by my family, the monarch said. Long live the Queen. Now, what this simply means is, if you want to come to the United Kingdom, you have to start that journey now. You have to come celebrate the Queen. The United Kingdom is such a beautiful place where everyone is participants in it. That's the good thing about it. There's no discrimination. It's a home for all. You know, we've got our Queen, we've got our Prime Minister. There's a whole lot of why you would love the United Kingdom and come here. I mean, let's face it, it's one of the best economies in the world as well. Now, start this journey with Ian's. Join our webinar on the 18th of June, 2022, where you begin your UK journey and be a part of our open day recruitment, which comes up once every month. You will get a chance to be part of the open day. And of course, don't let IELTS scare you. We got you. We're there for you 247. Now, talking about the Queen and the 4-day celebration, that's why you did not see my face all this while, but I'm glad to be back. There were performances by Diana Ross, Celeste, Elton John, Alicia Keys, and Hey, I am so excited. Did you hear the beautiful performances from everyone celebrating the Queen? The weekend was wonderful indeed. Now, let's bring you to today and what's going to happen. Now, I told you guys earlier on Daily Dose of Love, they're going to be having a very special guest. Now, this guest, we have someone, he's just 2 weeks away from coming to the United Kingdom. Of course, he's coming to the United Kingdom as a carer. But do you know he has no healthcare experience? How did it happen? Lots of questions are coming up from you. I'm sure about that. Now, what you need to do, you just need to join us after this short commercial to find out.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the most awaited event of the year, the Ian Skilled Worker International Recruitment Open Day.
We are so excited because so far, from 2 months ago that we started working with Ian's, we've hired 15 people, and actually 10 of those people have already arrived in the UK. And we're working to get 5 more and hoping to have more in the future. That's why we're here joining today.
The most important part for us is the right personality. So somebody who is genuinely bubbly, that's very warm, friendly. The personality is what we're looking for.
And I run a company called Curacare. So looking to interview a few candidates.
Indeed a privilege to be a part of something greater than a job.
We hope you're able to get what you came here for. Whether you're looking to fill your vacancies or you're a skilled worker who wants to meet UK sponsors, this is the best place for you to be. Now, this is cheers to new opportunities. Hello. Welcome back, my lovies. That was a beautiful video of our open day recruitment. Now, that was a day where people who are already a part of Ian's were given the opportunity to actually get sponsors. So you could see that sponsors were there live on the red. Well, it was all online, but you get what I mean. The sponsors were there to interview people on the spot. And of course, they shortlisted some and gave the offer letters. Now, this is an event that will be happening at least once a month. Our next open day is coming up pretty soon. But guess what? You cannot be a part of the open day except you join us. Our next webinar is on the 18th of June, 2022. Be sure to join us. Let us help you start this journey. Let us make you eligible and employable. Now, joining us today is Henry Ogwonwu from Nigeria. He joined our program and has received a job offer by completely bowling over the UK sponsor at the interview. And he's just a step closer to realizing his UK dreams. Let's give it up for Henry. Hello.
Hello.
Good.
How are you doing, love?
I'm great, Henry. It's so good to see you today. How are you?
Yeah, I know I'm fine. And you?
I'm great. Okay, so now a lot of people are wondering, who is Henry? What is he about? But now my first question for you is, I know you said you were here in the United Kingdom. Is that correct?
Yes, please. Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So what was your experience like in the UK?
Well, they're just two best countries in the world, the UK and the rest of the world. Okay, because we are seriously. It's got one of the most accommodating people around the world.
Yeah.
It's a lovely and fun place to be. Wonderful weather. So it's somewhere that I always look forward to coming to anytime, any day. It's a beautiful country. Yeah.
Okay, that is great. So now I know you left there. Now, since you're saying it's such a beautiful country, why did you leave 10 years ago?
Well, 10 years ago, I had to return back to my country, got a wonderful offer, and I had to go back home and see what we could do to also help back my country,
Yeah.
So, but then that phase of my life is over. We need to move on to the new next phase of my life. Yeah, because I told them during my interview, the many part of my life will be used to help in humanities, and which is one of those ways is coming in and working as a carer, which is one way you impact in people's life. That priceless joy you get when seeing the next person that is helpless telling you thank you is priceless. So one of the reasons why I'm doing this is, okay, I need to give back to the society, back to the people that help shape my future as well.
Definitely. Okay. So now, do you see a difference in the quality of life between the UK and Nigeria?
Well, obviously, yes. The UK is safer. The UK has a stable economy. The UK
Yeah.
is one place where they give you this platform, to pursue your career in such
Yeah.
a way that they train you, they give you the enabling environments, and they do not discriminate. Like
Yeah.
they are a welcoming people. They do not discriminate. So which is one one phenomenon you can actually compare back home.
Yeah.
So it's actually a good place. And lastly, it's a good place to raise your family. So which is a good one.
Okay. I know the good thing about raising family here is the fact that your kids have got access to free education and, of course, free transportation from most places. Are you
Well,
aware?
that's good. Yes, that's good. Yeah.
All right, then that's wonderful. So, how long have you been trying to come back to the UK? And, how did you find out about Ian's?
Well, I was supposed to come back to the UK and do my PhD,
Yeah.
and up until I ran into a friend of mine via my alumni, I was like, "Oh, Henry, PhD is expensive for now. Yeah, you've gotten the admissions, but then why don't you try these guys? It's short, it's quick, and it's fast." So
Yeah.
I did my research. I went to the
Yeah.
Home Office website. I checked them out, and they
Yeah.
met all the requirements. They also offer sponsorship license, which was great. And the moment everything checked out, I just gave them a call, then made payment to them.
Okay, that is nice. And my lovelies, the good thing about it is, when you're pursuing something and you just go for it without having any doubts, just like Henry, he woke up and decided, okay, you know what, I want to come back to the United Kingdom, started trying to find solutions. And as soon as his friend told him about Ian's, he just jumped on it and just paid in full. These are the kind of people that we talk about that inspire you, because if you're pursuing a dream, you pursue it till the very end. Now, when you attended the webinar, Henry, what did you learn at the webinar? And do you think attending the webinar made you believe that you can actually come back into the UK?
Well, there are specific information that you can't get anywhere except you attend the webinar. That's
Yeah.
one. And secondly, you get to meet these employers. If
Yeah.
you were on the live show, if you were on the live web now, you get to meet them one-on-one, you get to ask them questions, which is great.
Yeah.
So those informations are priceless. You don't get them anywhere online. You need to attend the webinar. Yeah, I think it was a starting point for me. It was 69, almost 70 pounds. Wasn't much expensive for me. Just give it a trial, and I did, and it was worth it, because the information you get are valuable information that you don't get anywhere online. Trust me, I tried searching out a lot online. I couldn't find them until I had to attend the webinar, and it was good. It was worth it.
Okay, I mean, you heard that from Henry. If you go online and start searching and Googling everything, you will not find a service like Ian's that would actually help you with the entire process and make you eligible and employable. Now, I remember you were talking about being a business owner. So that's a totally different background from the healthcare sector. Is that correct?
Yes, please.
Okay. So how was it for you, transitioning from, I remember you said you work in haulage. That's the transport of goods. Is that correct?
Yes, please.
Okay. So how was it like for you? Because that's a totally different industry. How was it like for you transitioning from that industry to the care sector? And how did Ian's help you achieve that?
Well, like I said, 2020 was a defining year for most of us, where during the COVID pandemic lockdown, you get to see humanity at the peak. Everyone was trying to see what they could do to help the other person. And for me, that was when I got involved in care services, because I was trapped in the community where I was working, and being one of the few people that owns a car, and I needed to just help the elderly. And it was like, wow. And the moment I was doing that for that 3 months, I kept getting this, wow, God bless you, my son, God bless you, you will live long. And, those were like, wow, I could do this as a part-time, as well as my full-time job. So I got a job with a care home back in Lagos, where during the weekend I could go there, help out, do quite a lot of it. Now, but the good thing about it was, like, it was also my place of placement.
Yeah.
Okay, so most
Yeah.
of the things you learn, Ian teaches you on your life sections to know how to take care of dementia patients. You get to know
Mm-hmm.
how to use, the hoisting equipment. You get to learn how to use other manual handling equipment. So you kind of like, oh, this is what is obtainable in the
Yeah.
UK, as well as
Yeah.
the best practices as well. So the live shows, the live learning platform, the e-learning, they all were like more like tools to achieving my goals.
Okay, that is wonderful. Now you heard it from Henry saying that Ian's actually prepared him for this journey, gave him the right tools to achieve his goals. So because he came from a different background entirely, but he was more than willing to actually learn to impact in people's lives. So when Ian's found him and prepared him for the journey, it was no longer a big deal because he was ready to take that journey. That's why we tell you, be patient, be prepared for this journey, because it is a journey, but it is totally worth it. And we can get you to the United Kingdom just like that. Okay, so now Henry, many people don't know that, after you complete your 5 years under a skilled worker visa, that you can apply for a permanent residency, then become a citizen. But of course, Henry, you know that very well. So tell us about your plans for the future after you become a UK citizen in about 6 years.
Well, like I said, my major goal is starting up my own care home, which is like
Oh, Henry, are you there? Okay, it looks like we lost Henry's connection. Well, if you are in Nigeria, you already know that there's a lot of power cuts and connectivity issues. But Henry, what he was about to say was, in terms of his career and how he has grown in the next 6 years, when I spoke to him, he was talking about actually growing and getting a care home himself here in the United Kingdom. Now, with the help of Ian's, there's a lot of goals, there's a lot of ambitions, a lot of dreams you can actually achieve. And of course, by the time we bring you down here, you come here on a skilled worker visa, a visa that allows you to live and work. Remember, Henry is not coming here on a student visa anymore. He's not coming on a visit visa. Now, him being a student there doesn't even count towards now, because on a skilled worker visa, by the time you stay here for 5 years, you don't need any specific employer anymore, because you can now get your own visa. Of course, you can imagine when you have your own visa, your own United Kingdom residence permit to do whatever you like. You have access to public funds. It's definitely worth trying. And of course, you can achieve your goals. Henry, can you hear me now?
Yes, please.
All right, perfect. Okay, so I'll take the question again. Many people don't know that after you complete 5 years under the skilled worker visa, that you can apply for permanent residency and become a citizen. But of course, you know that. So tell us about your future plans after you become a UK citizen in another 6 years.
Well, this program, this work skill program, is going to help me achieve a set line goals. For example, during my work as a carer, I'm going to undergo quite lots of training. And one of those trainings is going to be leadership in care, which is equivalent to NVQ5. Now I'm going to do that for like 2 to 3 years, get the certifications. But while doing that, I'm also training to become a manager in care. Now, when I do that, when my 5 years is over, I could immediately start up my own care home, register my own company, and actually own my own care home, which is my own company. Now, there are high demand of carers in the UK. There is literally shortage of demand in that. So within the next 5 years, I should be able to achieve this, and also providing wonderful services in that regard. So Ian, for me, it's more like a training tool, a learning curve, a platform in achieving those set goals.
Okay, that is wonderful. So Henry, you also know that just like we help candidates, we also help care providers grow their business. So once you start your care business, Ian will definitely help you. Are you there? Okay, so we're just gonna wait for Henry to get back. He had a call, but I'm sure he's gonna come back. So now, just like what I was talking to Henry, we help candidates Most definitely. We also help care providers. Now, you saw our video for the open day. We had a lot of care providers, a lot of sponsors, UK businesses that were there that day to pick candidates. We even have a nursery who actually needs a lot of teachers and administrators now. So it's not just Ian's helping carers and senior carers. We can help anyone achieve their dreams. The reason why we're big on carers and senior carers, just because that's what is on the shortage list. But the good thing about Ian's is we're not just relying on the shortage list. Remember that we have Ian's Dom Care as well, so we can help you, with every level. Are you worried about the sponsorship? Your employer doesn't have a sponsor. We can help with that. Are you as a candidate looking for that sponsor? We can definitely help with that. Whatever the case may be, we'll definitely help. So just like while I was talking to Henry about that, does he know we can actually provide the services? So you can imagine where Henry, achieves his goal, and then of course he comes back to the system after about 5 years to say, okay, you know what, Ian, I want you to help me grow my care business. You helped me come to the UK, so you would help me grow my care business. That would be so interesting. You can see Henry's journey. He joined the webinar today, and of course in the next 3 days he decided to go for the Momentum Club. That's what happens, just that vision, because he's determined. You can hear him speak. He's so determined. He knows the UK system so well, and he'll be coming back here. He's got his offer letter. He's just a few weeks away to come into the United Kingdom with his beautiful family. And of course, when he does that, he will definitely be back on the show. Now, Henry, apologizes for all of the inconveniences he's having with his network. It's not his fault, but that's why he needs to come to a community like the United Kingdom where, there's lights, there's no power cuts here at all. It is a beautiful place. Attend the webinar on the 18th of June, 2022. It is so close. I'm repeating this because I want you to actually come and benefit just like Henry, and of course just like myself, because I attended the webinar and I'm proud to say that now I've been able to switch from a student visa to a skilled worker visa. 18th of June, 1 p.m. UK time is the time. Remember, every day we help people. Okay, we have Henry back. Henry, can you hear me?
Yes, please. Sorry about the network.
All right. Losing you. All right, that's fine. We hope not to lose you now. Okay, so I know, we talked about helping candidates here at Ian's, but we also help care providers grow their businesses. And of course, once you start your own UK care business, Ian's would help you with your business too. What do you think about that, Henry? Okay, Henry, are you there?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, all right, perfect. You can hear me.
Okay. I'm already signed up with Ian's all the way, so they will be helping me out.
Yeah. Okay, that is wonderful. So what do you have to say about people?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, Henry. So what do you want to say to those people out there to actually believe in Ian's magic? Okay, looks like.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Henry. What do you have to say to those people out there about our next webinar? Are you there? Okay, well, we have it there for Henry, because of the network connectivity. But you heard him saying that he actually trusts Ian's process and he's following Ian's every step of the way. That's why we say, trust the process. Let us help you. 18th of June, 2022 is the. Okay, hello. Henry, are you back now? Yes,
can you hear me?
I can hear you. Okay, so what do you have to say to those people out there that are doubting Ian's? Henry, are you there? Okay.
I think the first step to so
Henry, can you say it one more time because we can't hear you from here?
All right. So, well, attending the webinar. I mean, I've got some. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Tell me.
you. Just continue. Okay. Folks, it's Henry, but what he's gonna do for me, he's definitely gonna come back on the show. Of course, when there's a better network connectivity, and when he comes to the United Kingdom with his beautiful family and officially starts working with his employer, it would be amazing because he has a lot. He's like a teacher, he has a lot to say. He has a lot of advice to give to people out there, and he said, trust the process every step of the way. Ian can help you achieve your UK dreams. I know a lot of you have got comments, you've got questions, so this is the time for you to bring it on. But before we do that, let's just take a quick break and we'll be right back.
My name is Ivy, and I'm a registered nurse from the Philippines. I worked before in Middle East for about 6 years, and then I went back home to the Philippines to be with the family. I do have a husband and 2 kids, and my husband is a cancer survivor. He's now retired, so that's why I also decided to work abroad and pursue my passion of being a nurse. But I encountered hindrances along the way. I applied to 2 agencies, and this took me 16 months for both agencies, all empty promises. So I saw Ian's in the FB page, so I said, this company might help me. I checked the company, also the testimonials, if they really deliver what they're saying. All those people in the testimonials, they jive the goals, the visions, the promises, and the after effect, the product of what they're saying. So I tried Ian. February of 2021, I joined Ian's, and within a month, I've got my job offer. And then by end of March, I applied for visa, and then first week of April, I've got my visa. Just 2 months, right? While the other agencies, it took me 16 months, and Ian's give me what they promised. I jumped with joy. I told my family immediately. I told my friends. I called my ex-colleagues. So they're happy for me because they know how I struggled. They know the time I've wasted with these agencies. So Ian's came at the right time in my life when I am so desperate. So I'm happy that I'm here now in UK. The people behind, they will help you all throughout. They catered all my needs. They have given me, they supported me. They are with you all the way. Again, I'm here. To all the nurses out there who are just like me, who kept on waiting for nothing, Ian will be helping you with your visa, IELTS review, OSCE training, interview training, and a lot more. So try Ian's webinar. See for yourself. And I'll meet you here in UK.
Welcome back, my lovies. That was a beautiful video from Ivy, one of our very own nurses, advising you to actually try Ian's. And of course, she will be seeing you in the United Kingdom soon. So I know you've got a lot of comments from me. Bring it on. This is the time. And of course, before we had that commercial, we had Henry all the way from Nigeria sharing his success story of how Ian's has actually helped him. He was here about 10 years ago, and he could not actually fulfill his dream. But now he's coming back to the United Kingdom. He is so excited. Tamil is saying, how much is the fee? So it is £79.99 to attend the webinar, but there's a lot of benefits if you attend the webinar. You heard it from Henry, you heard from other people. Every day on our show, we bring different people to actually share the testimony of how Ian's has helped them. So whatever comments, whatever questions you have, definitely bring it on. But before we go on, now let's take our Google review. We're on 4.8 on Google. That is because of the number of lives we've actually touched. Okay, now Happiness is saying, I really enjoyed the webinar session. They explain every detail you might need to know. I'm so happy to be in the Ian's team. Yay! Thank you so much, Happiness. We're so glad to have you as well. You are amazing. Just keep believing and keep trusting the process. Pat Villa is saying, I'm excited to start this journey with you guys. I know that I'm in the right path. Yes, definitely, you're in the right path. Ian's journey, Ian's magic will definitely help you achieve your dreams. Just keep trusting the process, and soon and very soon. You know what? I cannot wait because, you know I started this webinar as well. I attended the webinar and look at where I am today. So that's why I keep preaching this, because Ian's helped me. Ian's can help you most definitely. Just trust the process and start today. The earlier, the better. You don't need to wait for tomorrow. Start today while you can. 18th of June, 2022. That is the date. Keep that date open so you can actually attend. It is at 1 p.m. UK time, and it's totally online. It's going to be amazing. Let us completely transform your lives and those you love, because you can come in alone or you can come in with your dependents, that's your kids, and of course your spouse, and your immediate family members can also come as well, through you. So that's the thing. There's a lot of benefits that you will get when you actually trust the process. Now, we're unique because we provide all services under one roof. We care for you, we do the impossible, and we make dreams come true. We do not only train our candidates to be eligible, but we also handle the recruitment and immigration side of the application, making them highly attractive and employable. Thank you so much for being with me on Ian's Daily Show today. I remain your humble host, Love Mba, and I'll see you again soon.